This week on USF Football, a new era on the Bay, we're in Memphis with the Bulls as they take on the Tigers. And we get to know Tampa, as well as safety Nate Godwin a little bit better.
Hold up. Let's get it, baby.
So stay tuned for USF Football, a new era on the Bay.
Here we are, the greatest football state in the country, in its greatest city, where speed grows with the oranges, and boys are turned into men. Draft picks, champions, leaders. The future is forged in green and gold.
Who has it better than us? Nobody.
Our leader, homegrown.
There it is. Good job.
That's it right there.
With a perfect pedigree as a player and coach. Young and wise, nurturing and demanding. That rare mix to lead our program. They are our hometown team, as hardworking as their families, as prideful as their city, charging into the future. They are the Bulls. This is the rise of USF Football. USF Football, a new era on the Bay.
It's home. That's where I grew up. Born and raised. Kind of got my mentality behind the Bay Area. You know, blue collar, hard working. You know, not backing down, not making excuses, but going out and work really hard to get what you want.
What's not appealing about Florida?
I love this school, I love the city.
The sun.
It's always something to do. With USF being in Tampa, it's a great college town.
I describe Tampa to everyone as a slower, more relaxed, laid back kind of Miami. You know, you got the big city feel, you got the beaches, you got all the pretty women.
The beach is beautiful, beautiful.
You got the beaches, the weather's always good, the people are always nice. It's weird.
They can get packed at times, but beaches are awesome.
I like the diversity. You see different type of people every day.
There are so many opportunities here. So many opportunities. Tampa's a big city. It's two wonderful football teams. You got Tampa Bay Buccaneers, and you got obviously us, the USF.
I think it's pretty big, if not probably the biggest state of football is in the state of Florida.
Tampa breeds athletes. I mean, that's basically it in a nutshell.
It's always been if USF can recruit its own area, they'll have an all-star team.
It's a thriving area, an area that's trying to grow. And I think that getting in and on this level, you'll see a lot of the players be able to succeed from coming to the Tampa area.
I think it's been said you can recruit well here on a tank of gas, and that's probably true. You don't really need to go anywhere else. Obviously, you want to complement and augment, but you've got everything you need right here. I mean, this is one of the more dynamic areas for football anywhere.
My family, they can come see me anytime they want. I go see them anytime I want.
I never wanted to leave home. You know, I love Tampa Bay.
I wanted my parents and my grandparents and my family to be able to come to games.
They come to almost every school event. They're just here to support me.
I'm a big family guy. I mean, I love mom, love dad, grandma, granddad.
When they offered me, I mean, it was a why not decision.
Stayed home, I like Coach T. I like his confidence. I think he's very competitive, has a winning attitude, and when he recruited me, I just felt like he was gonna bring a change to the program, and it's something that I wanted to be a part of.
I wasn't gonna leave Florida, and it came down to Florida State USF, and what it took was I felt like I wanted to do something different. I wanted to put USF on the map. I wanted to stay in Tampa and do it for my hometown.
He's got Andre Davis, and Andre Davis has the football. He scores.
The South Florida Bulls hit Memphis, Tennessee for their last regular season road trip, where the music and the barbecue are good, and the venue is the Liberty Bowl. One of the great things about playing football for a school like USF is the interesting road trips the Bulls make. It's fun for the players as well as fans and family. But for the team, this was a business trip, and they had to keep their appointed rounds. They had already won twice as many games as last year and looked to keep their bowl hopes alive.
This is the American Conference on ESPN, and a beautiful late fall afternoon here in Memphis, Tennessee, as the South Florida Bulls come to town against this Memphis Tigers.
Being 3rd and 7 here, I expect Memphis to bring some pressure.
Top wideout for this team, Andre Davis, goes in motion from the slot. And the pass to Davis is complete across the middle. He's across the 45, out toward midfield, turns the corner with room to run, and then steps out of bounds. So they go to Davis, the senior out of Tampa, for big yardage, a gain of 30. Another 3rd down and long. And across the middle, that time the tight end, Mike McFarland, brings it down just on the doorstep. Dearness Johnson, the carry, goes left, and gets him back within the 5-yard line. And brings up 3rd down and goal. Look into the corner of the end zone, and there is contact, no flag, as the pass falls incomplete, looking for the tight end, Mike McFarland. But this one is good for 3. So field goals, the early story, and it's the Bulls up by 3 on the road.
It was the 5th time this season the well-choreographed Bulls scored on their opening possession, and it was a preview of what would be a big game for the USF offense, but the Tigers countered.
Now with pressure, Lynch takes off. How about the athleticism from the 6'7" quarterback? Diving! He is just short. Play action, Lynch with the door wide open, and Memphis is on the board, 6-3.
The Bulls knew this would be no easy task. Memphis came into the game on top of the American Conference standings. By the end of the quarter, the Tigers would get into the end zone again.
Around the edge, and he's in standing up for the 2nd time this afternoon.
The resilient Bulls were down on the scoreboard, but up in attitude. One of the reasons their future looks bright comes in the form of true freshman running back Marlon Mack, who had a lot of help up front.
Marlon Mack on 1st down is off to the races, and the freshman running back is gone. Touchdown Bulls, 75 yards to the house.
All right, showed you his explosiveness, and watch this hole right here. It's just drive a truck through that thing. Good blocking on the edge. Mack don't need a whole lot of room, but he had a ton of room and took it to the house.
Mack would become the first freshman in school history and just the 3rd running back overall to go over 1,000 yards rushing for a season. But the Tigers' offense came to play too.
And they are not allowing a very young South Florida defense any chance to react or
they're going really fast right now.
Wide open downfield, Morris Frazier brings it in for the Tigers. Roll out on 3rd down for the 1st down up to the 40-yard line. 2nd time today on play action. They've hit Kennard Swanson.
Before halftime, the Bulls would put together their longest drive of the season, 16 plays that ate up nearly 8 minutes of clock, ending in a Marvin Kloss field goal that had USF within 8 at the break. The USF defense tightened to start the 2nd half, but Memphis got good roll on a punt, shifting field position.
And a high archer. This one inside the 5 as the Tigers let it roll. My goodness.
I don't know if you can put it any closer than that.
Deep in their own territory. And he gains them a few yards just to breathe with.
So McCain's got the coverage from off, takes a nice angle, makes the ankle tackle, punting from the end zone.
This is going to be great starting field position for Memphis with an 8-point lead and chance to build.
And they would. Quarterback Paxton Lynch, who ran for 2 touchdowns in the first quarter, threw his second touchdown pass of the game, and the Tigers had a 2-score lead again. Unfazed, the USF offense went back to work. They dominated time of possession and racked up just under 400 yards of total offense, producing yardage even when plays broke down.
White with few options. Now he throws downfield inside the 10.
Look at him just make me look like I know something, because he dodges a couple of guys, stays alive, keeps his eyes down the field, and finds McFarland for a big play.
For most of the game, the Bulls offense clicked. They moved 71 yards on this drive and appeared to be ready to score again. But quarterback Mike White would leave the game for a play after being injured on a sack.
Bringing that blitz again.
They flip it back, the ball is loose, the Tigers recover. A turnover for USF in the red zone.
The only turnover in the game, but the USF defense pounded away, trying to cause another one. Quarterback Mike White would have to leave the game for good with a leg injury with under 5 minutes to play. But Stephen Bench came on to keep the Bulls on the move.
Short pass to Tice, but another first down, under 3 minutes to go.
It's been a big influx of talent to this ball club through the recruiting by Willie Taggart and staff.
Getting the job done. Marlon Mack into the red zone.
All the things he does are sound in my mind. He does things the right way, no question about it.
On 4th down, a flag as the catch is made by Davis, and the signal is a touchdown for South Florida.
Bench's touchdown pass to Andre Davis epitomized the Bulls' determination, battling the top team in the conference until the final horn, and setting up a huge Senior Day game against interstate rivals Central Florida the day after Thanksgiving. USF Bulls fans, there is only one more chance this year to see your team at Ray J. Join us Friday, November 28th as the Bulls take on in-state rival UCF, the final home game of the season.
Nate Godwin from Tampa, Florida, play defensive back. Blue collar, it's just a top of the line athlete kind of, a guy that not just about himself, but it's about his team. A guy that's gonna work hard, get his hands dirty a little bit. A guy that's gonna go to war with his team, put his team first. A guy that's not all about himself. I think that's what blue collar means to me. What's up? What you doing? How you doing?
Good.
Get out to the camera, look.
No.
Say out to the camera.
No.
What's up?
Oh, and Daddy want to talk to you.
About what?
About at the game.
The game?
Yeah, but I don't know that.
What's up, man?
Good game, good game.
Remember, you want to talk to him?
I wanted him to get here so I could eat. That's what I wanted him to do. Hey,
Nate, this poor little girl was in the stands calling your name. Calling your name. Nate won't wave to me. He won't come over to
she don't tell me, Dad, Nate wants out.
This is Kennedy. It's my cousin. Say hi. Come on. Come on. This Ken. It's my uncle, like my dad to me. Father figure. This is Tammy.
I'm
like my auntie. Always at my games.
I love my baby.
Cook me breakfast after the game. And these are the two dogs, Coco, Chanel. Oh yeah, this is Janelle. Say hey.
You get one more, I get to ride in your car. Watch my age, okay, you better come make your play, because I'm telling you, these two right here will eat up. Oh, you want me to make your play for you?
I was gonna make it. I was gonna make it.
What number is it? What number do we watch for the whole time?
36.
Good job.
Nathan was quiet, always, pretty much like his dad, who was my brother. But he's very popular. Nate started football as early as they let him. You know, he always loved football on TV. He always loved watching it. He had football. He played in the yard 4 or 5, but every day, every game, he never came off the field since he stepped on.
We're at Freedom High School, my alumni high school, man. This is our football field. Had a lot of good games here, man. Played here for 4 years and did a lot of great things, and this is where I was spotted by USF and actually got recruited on this field. I remember when I was about 5 years old, my mom made me go out onto the football field and play football. And I remember the day I put on those pads and that helmet, man, it was just something about it. I loved it. You know, I used to be at practice early, I used to leave late, and ever since I was 5 years old, man, I love the game.
Hold up. Let's get it, baby. Hey.
Left or right? This side?
We got to do hair. We got to make sure stuff matches. We got to, you know.
Okay, my friends, enjoy the game.
Hi.
Good. How are you?
How are you today?
Good.
I like your bow.
Thank you for the fish.
Yeah, no problem.
And you want a bullhorn? Here.
Say, go Memphis!
Go Nathan!
Thanks, Tom.
Gotta have the selfie, you know?
It's fun being out there with other people and they're cheering their team on and their kids, you know, because all of us proud parents. I don't care what, don't let nobody tell you any different. We're very proud, whether they lose or whether they win. We all want to see them in pro. We all want them to be good and make that big time, but education for parents, we know education is important and we're glad that they've been given an opportunity to get it.
Tampa loves USF, and they're gonna support us no matter what.
Tough loss for us. We missed out on some opportunities. We had some opportunities in that game that we didn't capitalize on, and you must capitalize on it. Again, it was there. We just didn't execute it.
This is what this offense is. This is what we can be, and we finally showed it these past 2 games. We can eat up the clock and keep all these high-powered offenses off the field.
And that's kind of how we like to play football, is have a time possession and take advantage of it when we do get it.
Our offense did a great job of holding the ball. They did a great job of being accountable this game. And we respect that as a defense.
It's Big 80. I mean, it's a big target, so it's sometimes it's funny that he kind of ends up so wide open because he's the biggest dude on the field.
Now he throws downfield inside the 10. Catch to Mike McFarland for 31 yards. First down is off to the races, and the freshman running back is gone. Touchdown Bulls, 75 yards to the house.
Brought me back to the Tulsa game. You know, we come out and take off on a long run like that. Again, it was a momentum changer for us and gave our guys some juice. Those are things that Marlon can do for you. You know, he can take a play 80 yards for you.
He, as well as the rest of our backs, are extremely gifted, and they're young. So I can't wait to come back and see them in the future.
You know, guys playing with confidence and executing, and you just never know what might happen once the momentum changes.
Now there's obviously points in the game that we wish we could have back, but there's also points in the game that we can go and look back on and say, you know, we did a pretty good job. So there's obviously stuff to improve on, but there's also stuff to build upon, and that's what we're going to do going into Friday.
We just got to get better each week. That's how we look at it. We're looking forward to the next game, getting better and try to win that one.
We have a short week. This Friday we play our rival, which is UCF. So Obviously, that's the biggest game of the season.
It's real important because we want to send those seniors off the right way, and this was one of our biggest goals of the year. We made that a goal to beat UCF, so we're coming in focused this week to make things happen the right way.